Now, there's a story that I want you to see, and it is from The Independent, and it is Sergey Brin spotted on New York subway wearing Google glasses. Now, these are not the Google goggles. Google goggles are for gaming and everything else. These are Google glasses. This is the thing that Ray Kurzweil talked to me about, and these are just one of the things that concern me. There's no way to stop this technology. I am not saying technology is bad. I'm not saying this technology is bad. I'm saying you better be aware of the approaching singularity, the combination of man and machine, because it is coming. The Google glasses, you have to see this. We put this up on the Blaze. Will you send this to the Blaze? Make sure it's up on the Blaze. It's from The Independent, and it shows a guy who's just, dressed in a jacket and a stocking hat. He's got a bag in his hands, and he's sitting on the subway in New York. And he's looking at a camera, and he's sitting next to some people, and he's wearing glasses. Well, if you know who the guy is, that's a problem. This is a guy who is working on and doing the testing for the Google glasses. Google glasses are, in its finished form, I have no idea how far they are. In their finished form, it is facial recognition technology. So if I'm wearing the Google glasses, I look over to Stu, and on the lenses of my glasses, I can see, he cannot. It says Stu Bergier, and it tells me everything I need to know about Stu. In the finished technology, once you hit the singularity and the computers know what you're looking for, it will sift the internet for the information you're looking for. And it will know, it'll know I don't care about his dog's name, but it will know that I'm interested in the things that interest me, the connecting points that we have. So I'll be able to go up to Stu and say, Stu, hey, so great to meet you. So you're in radio and you work in broadcast. That's incredible. Now, Stu doesn't know why I know these things. And Stu doesn't know who I am because he doesn't have the Google glasses. I say this to people many times when we get into meet and greets, and it's not even meet and greets. When I meet people and we're in a kind of a friendship setting, somebody will say to me, I know everything about you. I know your wife. I know your kids, how's Mary? How's this? How's this? And they know everything about me. And I always respond the same way. And I mean this as a kind of a disarming kind of thing, but also as an educational tool on the situation that I'm now find myself in. And I'll say, you have me at a disadvantage. And I'll introduce myself and have them introduce me. Meaning, I'm not coming armed with any information. I don't know who you are. You know everything about me, but I don't know who you are. Now, those relationships, think of this. I know this has happened to you before. And if somebody nefarious was involved, they could come up to you and say, Mary, how are you? So good to see you. You don't remember? We went to school together. I know what school you went to. Nefarious purposes are awful. How about going into a bar and I can facial recognition everybody and I'd be like, oh, there's that girl. Who is she? Oh, she's married. She's not wearing a ring. She works at this office. And who's that with her? Ah, he works at this office. They have this in common. Their shared tweets or their friends on Facebook or whatever. Their emails are saying this back and forth. These two are having an affair. You open yourself up for blackmail. You open yourself up for all kinds of things. Again, you also open up, business. It can move a lot faster because you don't have to process a lot of stuff. The computers are all processing it for you. But it is the merging of these two. I saw this picture, and you have to see this picture. I see this picture of this guy who is sitting on the subway. No one around him knows that he's wearing Google glasses. Somebody takes a picture of him because they recognize him without the facial recognition technology. They recognize him, and they post it, and now people are like, look, it's out. He's out testing it. He's wearing the Google glasses. So you can get some idea of how far along they are. Ray Kurzweil has said this is right around the corner. The reason why we bring this up is you have to know that the singularity is coming. You have to know that there's no way to stop this technology. But you have to know this technology is coming. And if you don't think that there aren't people, I mean, didn't we all know? We didn't know about the stealth for years until after it was out. Are you telling me that this kind of technology is not important for our national security? You're telling me that the government can't use this kind of stuff? You're telling me that sitting in a giant crowd yesterday at the inauguration, you didn't want to have a few Secret Service agents around the president, around the first lady, walking near them and just scanning the crowd and just setting it so it would, any red flags, their glasses that they would see would scan over the crowd and look at the faces and it would go red? Danger. Of course. Of course. You're not going to look for cameras anymore. People with glasses, not goggles, glasses. I could do, remember the show Alias? You could do scripted television right now like Alias, just based on this one picture. I find this one picture freaky. It's exciting. The future is very bright. Technology that's coming around the corner. Really exciting stuff. Freaky stuff as well.